limited edition gold and silver bullion. How do they compare? Well, in today's episode, I've got some amazing unboxings to review. I'm going to be looking at the brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Gold Bar, created by PAMP, sold by Tavex Bullion. And if you watch till the very end of the episode, I've also got another exciting precious metal piece to review. Okay, so let's get straight to today's episode. I want to say a big thank you to Tavex Bullion for sending me this. It's a 5-gram Modern Warfare 3 Gold Bar. Now, this is exclusive to YouTube. I believe I'm the first person to review this here on YouTube, so a big shout out to Tavex for sending it to me. Now, this is a 5-gram Gold Bar, and there's only 5,000 of these minted, and this particular piece is to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Call of Duty. Now, there's 100 million gamers around the world, so this could potentially be a popular piece, or it could potentially be a bit of a flop. Who knows? Are Call of Duty gamers stackers and investors, specifically in precious metals? Well, I guess sales of this item will tell its own story. But for now, we're going to get this package unboxed and we're going to review it. So I've had a brief look at it already, and I must say it comes in some fantastic packaging. The effort to really showcase this piece is pretty impressive. We've got a lovely case here, and it represents Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and it does actually come with a weapon charm, which I will show you in a moment. It's a 5-gram fine gold bar with a pendant frame, and it's the 20th anniversary, and it's a limited edition piece. So if you are someone who's a bit more of a collector than a weight stacker, then this might be something that interests you. However, if you are not, then this might be something you're thinking, there's probably some premiums on this. I think I'll stick to generic weighted bullion. But let's just give it a chance and let's see what we think. We can see on the packaging here that it does say exclusive Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 bonus in-game content included. So there is some great perks with this. You're not only getting a 5-gram gold bar, but you're getting some cool additional extras that, to be honest with you, I've never really seen when it comes to buying gold bullion. Normally, you're just getting the precious metal itself. So the fact that they've tried to include some extra perks into this, I think is pretty unique. And I think that could help probably get new people into investing, especially younger investors. I would say, from my personal opinion, this is probably more of a young person's interest. Someone who's probably playing Call of Duty and they see this and they think, do you know what? I've always liked the idea of having my own bit of gold. Why not buy something that I already like? And that's Call of Duty. So it'd be really interesting to see how this plays out on sales. But let's try and get this out of here. Now, I really want to be careful with this because obviously it's not mine to own, and Tavex Bullion, I'm sure, will be wanting to resell this item. So we can see straight away there's the gold pendant in the back here, and this essentially would be a chain, if you like, where you put the gold piece in, and you could put a chain hook through there and wear it around your neck. Now, that is actually really cool. I think that's really unique, really different. It's gold, obviously not real gold, but it looks like it. And I think that's something really cool. Would you wear it around your neck? I personally wouldn't. I think you're asking for trouble, but nonetheless, it's really cool. And I assume this is a little carry bag as well for that. So pretty cool. You could use that for other things, but I think if you were to buy this package, you'd probably want to keep it all together because it keeps the value, doesn't it, as a piece. It really depends though on a personal preference. Maybe you want to buy it so you can enjoy it. But let's take a closer look at the 5-gram gold bar. Now, here we've got Captain Price on the front of this gold bar, and it's got a lovely finish. It's like a matte and mirrored finish. I don't want to take the protective seal off because it's such a limited edition piece that I don't want to upset Tavex, basically, and someone will buy this, and I want them to get the full experience of it. Now, on the back, I would say the design on the back is better than the front. I think it looks more gold-like. I think it looks really cool. Let's see if I can see a closer look here. So it's repeating Modern Warfare 3 across it, and it's got PAMP Swiss 5-gram fine gold. It's 4 nines fine, and it has got lots of identification to prove that the bar itself is legitimate. We've got a mintage number of 5,000 pieces. We've got the certificate number 331, and we've got metal fineness AU49's fine, and the weight. We have a brief description and the copyrights of Call of Duty. Now, I think the blister card itself is really cool. I think it looks nice. I love the, the parachutes, the camouflage background, the description, the information on it. And I think there's been a lot of thought that's gone into this. They haven't just slapped this together, to get some easy sales. I like the fact that it's been created by PAMP, one of the world's most respected and globally known refineries. So that definitely bodes well for it as a product. But we have to talk about the price point. Although it's quite interesting, there's a lot to it. I think a lot's gone into the design and the thought process and the packaging. I think that's hard to argue with. It's got to be reflected in the price, surely. So I've looked at the differences between this and a generic Valcambi 5-gram gold bar. So if you want to pick one of these 5-gram gold Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty bars up, it's going to set you back £397.26. That's at least of April 2024 at the time of this recording. With postage from Tavex, it's £402.26. They'd buy it back straight away for £297.77, which puts you at a risk of £99.49 from the moment you buy it. Now, of course, I think if you're buying gold bullion, you don't have any intentions to sell it back straight away, but that's something to know and something to bear in mind. Now, when we compare this to a 5-gram Valcambi gold bar, what's the price difference? Well, the difference is £55.19. That could pretty much be the difference between you picking up two 2024 1-ounce Silver Britannias minus £4.31. That would be the difference you'd need to add towards that. But that's how much of a difference there is in premiums. You could almost pick up two 2024 1-ounce Britannias. When we compare the exact price point, a 5-gram Valcambi gold bar is £337, whereas this 5-gram Call of Duty gold bar is £397. So £55 difference, give or take a few pence. That's pretty big, in my opinion. I think if you're a weight stacker, you're probably not going to be remotely interested in this because, like I say, you can nearly pick up two brand new 2024 1-ounce Britannias. If you went on the second-hand market, you could definitely pick up two 2023 Britannias and, you would have no change. You would have change. So that's a big premium difference for something that essentially is going to do the same thing. It's going to be a wealth preservation. It's going to hedge against inflation. It's going to be a form of savings. Price point is everything for me when it comes to buying and investing. And I have to say, I wouldn't be buying this because of that premium. But let's not forget, there's only 5,000 minted. It is a very, very limited edition piece. It's very bespoke and it's very, very niche. Could it mean there's higher values on this in the future, well and above spot price, a bit like we have with Una and the Lion silver bars? Possibly. It's really difficult to predict that with this sort of niche item. I think, if I'm honest, I don't see the future prospect of this having a desirability per se. I just think Call of Duty is so niche, and I find it a bit odd that Call of Duty have got involved with gold when I would say their generic player base is a relatively young audience who you therefore could rightly or wrongly assume aren't precious metal stackers and investors. So very interesting thought process behind Call of Duty linking up with PAMP to try and get, sales of their Call of Duty gold bar. I like innovation, I like the intuitiveness of this, and I like the thought process behind it and the effort that's gone into it. Will it bear fruit upon its sales? I don't know. Maybe not. But listen, who knows? I think it's a stunning piece. I think it is unique. Would I like to have it in my collection? Yeah, sure. I'd love to have the blister card itself. If there was an option just to buy the card and the 5-gram gold bar without the expense of the packaging and the pendant and the bag, which I'm honestly not fussed about, I would be much more likely to want to purchase just the gold bar in this blister card. Because as I say, I think the bar itself is very nice. I think the blister card presents it very nicely, and there's a lot of information on there. I personally wouldn't be interested in having the rest of it because I'm just a weight stacker and I'm not too interested in trying to build up, unnecessary stuff when I'm trying to build wealth and preserve my wealth. So overall, I think it's a very nice bar. I think the premiums are a bit high. But there may be some people out there who think this is a really cool piece. For sure, let me know in the comment section below what you think, because I'd love to know. Okay, now I did promise a unboxing at the end of this video as well. Tavex have also sent me a 1 ounce silver British Britannia Liberty. Now, I personally love these. I have already unboxed a gold one of these on the channel, which Tavex sent me, which was very, very kind of them. And I must say, I did like it. I'm a bit of a patriot, and I love the connection between the United States of America and Great Britain. I think it's a fantastic alliance that has stood the test of time. Two global superpowers in terms of economic and power strength. It's a great opportunity for the two countries to come up with a coin together. Now, if you don't know, the Britannia and the Liberty is basically the Britannia and the Liberty co-inhabiting the same coin to present and show the relationship between the United States and Great Britain, featuring obviously King Charles on the reverse. Okay, so how much is this coin going to set you back? Well, it's going to set you back £31.90. How much more is that than a 2024 1 ounce Silver Britannia? Well, one of those would set you back £29.75. So not a great deal. We're looking at around £1.50 something, £2 give or take on the prices of the time. But you know, I think for a unique piece like this, I think it's a good price. For something that's really unique, that features, you know, King Charles on the reverse, he's not going to be a monarch that's around for a long time. Design that I've not personally seen before, featuring the two nations sort of interlinking together. I think this would be a popular piece, and I think it could possibly be desirable in the future. So if it was me, I would definitely pick some of these up. But that's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But I've got to say a huge thank you to Tavex Bullion for sending me these wonderful pieces today for review. I'm very, very fortunate that they put their trust in me and they allow me to review these stunning pieces. So if you do want to check them out, make any purchases, go to the link in the description. Tavex Bullion's link is right there, and you can use my discount code on selected gold and silver bullion. All of the offers are in the description below, so you can see exactly what discounts you can get on each item. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. Bye-bye.